Conceptual sculpture, premise it by saying in any piece of art, and I'm having to generalize here, there are two sides to the piece of art. There's what it looks like and what it means. Through most of art history, what it looked like was the predominant issue that people considered when they were looking at the art. Starting in the 60s, I think in some ways because they sort of ran out of ideas with what it looked like, they concentrated more on what it meant. It was more what could be written about it, what the artist's statement said. And some really fascinating work came out of that time. There are paradigms of the way we look at the world or at art that were identified, questioned, dealt with conceptual art. One of the more famous ones that sort of started it was the artist just gave instructions how to make the art. They said, draw on this, I don't remember what it was or who the artist was, but a 30-foot wall with these colored pencils and these squiggly lines. And that was the art. The art was the artist's directions to make art. And it's very much a part of today's art, especially contemporary sculpture. You look at the work and sometimes you enjoy it from just looking at it, sometimes it makes sense, other times it doesn't, and what you often have to do is read about what the artist intended, what their statement was. And that's takes a little bit more input from the viewer to understand conceptual art, but it opened up a whole range of creativity and expression that's very important in sculpture.